So, I would like to talk about the burnout because it's been a month and so far of me starting my YouTube journey and my YouTube channel. And I'm still excited, but at the same time, I know they're saying that YouTube is on easy mode. And I do agree that it can be on easy mode, but it just really all depends on it all depends on you. Because honestly, I've been feeling it lately. I've been feeling it lately. Starting a YouTube channel is exciting, but after a while, the reality hits and it's a lot of work, okay? It is a lot of work. And if you don't see the results you were hoping for, it can feel like, what's the point? What is the point? Maybe you felt like that too. You put hours into scripting, filming, editing, posting, and then you get a handful of views, maybe a comment here or there, and you start questioning everything. So if you ever felt like giving up on YouTube, stay with me because I want to have a real conversation about this, okay? What causes burnout? How I'm dealing with it and why quitting is not an option.
Don't play with it, don't be dishonest. Ay, still not understand.
Because we're not quitting. We are not quitting. When I first started my channel, I was pumped. I had all these ideas. I was researching. I was planning. I couldn't wait to hit that upload button. Let me tell you now, the hardest thing to do is to hit that upload button. And once you get over that hump and you hit that upload, you're excited. It's like, okay, I did it. I hit the upload. I got my first video, my first comment, my first subscriber. I was riding high, thinking, okay, I'm doing this. I'm really building something. But then after a few videos, I started paying attention to the numbers. You start paying attention to the numbers because we all do it. And let me tell you, nothing humbles you like YouTube analytics, okay? You check the views and it's like, wait, 20 views, maybe 50. And then you think, I put hours into this and barely anyone saw it. Yeah, let's just let that sink in for a second. And that's when it starts creeping in, that little voice in your mind saying maybe this isn't for you, or maybe you're just wasting your time. And that's exactly where the burnout begins. That's where your burnout begins. So let's talk about burnout because it's not just feeling tired. It's about feeling unmotivated, questioning why you started, and wondering if you should just even keep going. For me, burnout comes from three main things. Number one is expecting fast growth because social media makes it seem like you should blow up overnight. And you see creators gaining thousands of subscribers in a week, and you think, why that isn't me? Why isn't that happening to me? But the truth is, most of those overnight successes were grinding for years before you even heard of those creators. And that brings me to number two, my next point, comparing myself to others. This one is tough because you see other creators in your niche growing faster, getting more engagement, and you start feeling like maybe you're just not good enough. But what I remind myself is I'm on my own journey. No two creators have the same path. Number three, feeling like my effort doesn't match my results. This is the biggest one because you spend hours researching, filming, and editing, and when the video goes up, the response feel like crickets, and that's frustrating. At some point, I had to ask myself, do I really want this? Because if I do, I can't let numbers dictate my motivation. And you know what really changed my perspective on this? Is the comments. There may not be thousands of views yet, but a few people are watching. They're connecting with my content. I see comments that say, this helped me so much, or I really needed this today. And that reminds me This isn't just about me. If my video helps even one person, then it's worth making. And the more I show up, the more people will find me. It's a slow process, but it's happening. And if you're watching this right now, I want to say thank you. Seriously, thank you. Whether you've been here for a while or this is your first video you've seen from me, I appreciate you. And I hope this reminds you to keep going. So what I'm doing differently now, because I don't want to hit another burnout, because that is just not a good feeling at all. But here's what's been helping me. I'm shifting my focus. Instead of chasing numbers, I'm focusing on making the best content I can and trusting that the right audience will find me. I am setting realistic expectations. I remind myself that every successful creator started somewhere and patience is key. Creating a sustainable routine. Before, I was trying to do too much, too fast. Now, I'm just setting a schedule that works for me so I don't burn out trying to keep up with unrealistic posting goals. And taking breaks when needed, and this is important. Rest is part of the process. I used to feel guilty for taking a break, but I've learned that stepping back helps me come back even stronger. And remembering my why. At the end of the day, I started this channel for a reason. I love creating. I love sharing. I love sharing what I've learned, and I want to help other people. That is what's keeping me going. If you've been feeling burnt out, you're not alone. This journey isn't easy, but it's worth it. I know some days it will feel like you're putting in all this work for nothing, but trust me, every video you post, every lesson you learn, every small win, it all adds up. Success isn't about who goes the fastest, it's about who keeps going. And you got to keep going, just like I'm going to keep going. So if you needed a sign to not quit, this is it. Don't quit. Don't quit. Just take a deep breath. Take a deep breath, because you got this. And before I end this video, I'd love to hear from you. What's helping you push through? Drop a comment and let's talk about it. And if you found this video helpful, do me a favor. Hit that button. It really helps more people see this message. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. I share my journey lessons I've learned and tips to help navigate YouTube and digital entrepreneurship. And remember, your success is coming. Just keep going. And I'll see you in the next video.